or a foul play. The good news is I don't have any kids named Moses or Apple. I don't know why you want to give a kid a weird name like Apple when they're perfectly good names like Microsoft or Bell. On second thought, you probably wouldn't want to name your kid Microsoft. They wind up trying to run the world and they crash all the time. You're going to name your kid after a famous Jewish leader. Why not Woody Allen, Jerry Seinfeld, or Gilbert Gottfried? But actually, Chris Martin is my slave name. I plan to change it to something more authentic. Ginkgo biloba. So celebrities are weird. They do a lot of things, a lot of weird things. They're under a lot of pressure. I still don't understand why Chris Brown beat the crap out of Rihanna with his fist. Now, if he beat the crap out of her with an umbrella, I'd understand that.
He really writes this stuff out.
I once knew a guy who beat his girlfriend with a cricket bat. I don't understand that either. Where the hell did you get a cricket bat in Richmond, Virginia? Richmond's kind of a provincial town, provincial city. You've got a restaurant called the Tobacco Company. The World Health Organization estimates that cigarettes are probably going to kill 1 billion people in this century. So what's next? Auschwitz pizza ovens? Richmond's a provincial city. You've got all these statues of dead Confederate generals on horseback. You even got a statue dedicated to the horses that died in the Civil War. This suggests a new slogan: Richmond, #1 in horses' asses. People say that's my heritage. Well, if your great-great-granddaddy discovered a cure for cancer, that's something to be proud of. If your great-great-granddaddy owned people, not so much. I love it when Confederate crackers complain about black people on welfare sitting around doing nothing. Isn't that what their ancestors did for the first 200 years of this country? For years, the only statue of a black person in Richmond was an entertainer. Then they got a statue of an athlete. Now they got statues commemorating slavery and civil rights. So Richmond's all about breaking down those stereotypes. If you ever put up a statue of a Jew in Richmond, it's going to be George Soros, Bernie Madoff, or Baron Rothschild. But Richmond's getting more progressive. It's improving. Every year the Firehouse Theater puts on a production of the vagina monologues. They want to do the penis dialogues, but they didn't have enough balls. The woman in Maryland was recently injured when she used a sex toy attached to a saber saw. This gives a whole new meaning to the phrase power tool. I don't think that's what Tim the Toolman Taylor had in mind when he said more power. It also gives a whole new meaning to the phrase bushwhacked. Nice. What's next? Using a weed whacker instead of a lady chick? Folks, don't try these things at home. We need Richard Gere to do a public service announcement. And according to Snopes.com, that story about Richard Gere and the gerbil is an urban legend. On the other hand, Richard Gere's gerbil has a MySpace page, so it must be true. So the VCU police chief was recently arrested for trying to pick up a police officer in an internet chat room that was posing as a 14-year-old girl. Guys, you need to understand there are no 14-year-old girls in internet chat rooms. There are just 40-year-old guys pretending to be 14-year-old girls. There are 40-year-old police officers pretending to be 14-year-old girls. And there are 40-year-old guys trying to pick up the first two groups. Laughing at the light. The reason there are no 14-year-old girls in internet chat rooms is they're all too busy sending nude photographs of themselves to their boyfriends using their cell phones. So there's a new NBC show called Heroes. It's got characters with special abilities. One of them is a high school cheerleader, use the ability to heal herself, and that's pretty much the dream of every neurotic high school girl. To be able to cheerleader, and when the pressure gets too intense, hurt herself and not have any scars.